Hi, welcome to the studio. I'm Val, and this is my daughter Olivia.
Hi.
And today we are going to make some pom-poms. So this is a super fun project to use up leftover yarns and to do with your kids. So I have two different pom-pom makers. The first one I'm going to show is called Loome. And this is a really cool tool because you can do tassels and you do pom-poms and friendship bracelets and little weavings. So it's a cool tool. Anyways, I have some of my leftover yarns. Of course, the thicker the yarn, the quicker the pom-pom. So I'm gonna combine a couple of these yarns. And what you start off, there's these little prongs at the top, and you slide your yarn into it so that it's secure. Now I'm left-handed, so I'm gonna hold it with my right hand, and I'm gonna wrap with my left. So I'm just gonna keep wrapping and wrapping it. And what I've learned about this particular pom-pom maker is you have to add a lot more yarn than you think you need. If you like them really, really tight and super compact, which I love. So I'm gonna keep adding this, and then I am going to pull in, this is a fun thing about pom-pom makers. I'm gonna pull in another color. Ooh, he wants to come undone. All right, I'm gonna bring that down here and wrap a whole bunch down here. Oh, this is the only thing, you kind of got to contain your yarn sometimes. All right, now I have almost enough to come over. Put it back in the fork. I'm gonna trim it. I'm gonna take one of these yarns, I'm gonna cut a length of it, like so. Scrunch this down, and then I'm gonna basically wrap my yarn around the center of this a couple times. And this is the key to making this work. And Liv, I'm gonna need your help in a second to hold my little feet so I can tighten this up. Normally I hold it between my legs, but that would just be weird in a video. So we're just gonna have Liv help me. So, super tight. Sorry, concentrating on keeping that tight. Here we go. All right. Now, slide this baby off. You have this cool little shape. And you take your scissors, slide it in there, and you cut it. Now, after you do this, we will give it a haircut. But first, we're gonna show you how to do. So here is your untrimmed pom-pom maker. It's kind of fun, where all the little hot pink went, and isn't that pretty? All right, Liv. Okay, let's show how to use these clover pom-pom makers, which are really fun. Okie dokie. All right, so they come in lots of different sizes. So I think these 4 come in one pack. So they have 2 parts. So one cool thing, they come apart like this, right? So what do we do first, Bugs?
Open them up, baby.
That's right, you open them up. So we open them up like that. And then I'm gonna take my yarn. I have 3 different colors I'm gonna use.
I have 2. I have a navy blue and a hot pink, or light pink, I guess.
This is hot pink.
Yes, sorry, light pink.
So you're gonna take your thread here, or your yarn, and these little guys are kind of like the forks on the loom. So you're gonna slide them into the side there. Then you start wrapping on one side. And you wrap it till it's like super fat and chunky. The fatter it is,
the better.
That's right. You still want to be able to close the thing, but you do want it nice and chunky if you want a good tight pom-pom. You want to end your wrapping on the outside little forks. So once you have it super wound tight, you want to end your string down there.
Just need a little more.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
You have a little bit bigger one and not as thick a yarn.
Okay, that should be good.
Ooh, I do a little bit more. You want like poofiness, right? See how fat that is right there? Kind of almost even comes over the ends of this guy. So what you do once you have it like this is you're gonna close it whoomp, like that. You can see the poofier they are, the harder to get them to close, but you're gonna close it, yep. And then you're just gonna pull your string over to the other side and start wrapping the other side. So pom-poms are great for gifts. We're gonna make a garland out of all of our pom-poms. And
You can also just have them as happy desk friends at your workspace.
there you go. Happy desk friends. I like that.
Maybe hot glue googly eyes to them if you feel like it.
That's right. So once you have that second one done, boom, you're gonna close it. So this is what it looks like all wound up, right? And then you're gonna trim your little end. We'll let Liv get wound because this next part's kind of fun.
It is. And snip.
So you're gonna wanna take your scissors and they're gonna cut in between here. And you remember there was that kind of groove from those. So your scissors will fit right in there and slice along without cutting anything else.
It's a little hard.
It is hard. So you can see that groove in there. Now you're gonna go to the other side. Good job, Liv.
Thank you. My fingers are in there funny. Okay.
Then we're gonna go like this.
You're a lot stronger than I am. Let me snip through there.
My scissors may be a little sharper.
Bam.
So it looks like that. Now, before we open it up, we gotta tie it. So you're gonna take a length of your string. Make sure that the yarn that you're using is not one that breaks easily because you wanna tie this super tight.
Tough yarn.
So your yarn is gonna go in between that slot, right? And you're gonna come around, you're gonna pull it tight. And then I wrap it around a couple times and I pull it tight. Then I tie it in a knot. Once like this, tight, and then again,
Oh my gosh.
tight. He's juggling.
A little bit.
How pretty that is.
Tight. I'll get one more. And done.
Okay, so this is the fun part. Gonna lift these up, poof. And then you're gonna lift your other side.
Okay.
And then
My favorite part. Pull it apart and then you have your pom-pom.
yay! They're a little wild at first. So now we're gonna trim it. So I kind of like to poof up everything.
And then you gotta give it a haircut like
That's right, you give it a haircut.
barber.
So this can get, this is a, one of those things like Liv likes hers a little poofier.
Personally.
I like mine really tight and compact. So I'm gonna cut more off. So you just start giving it a haircut. And you can get a little obsessive with these haircuts because sometimes you don't get all of them. And I find myself going back to my bowl and trimming, a little obsessively trimming. It is better to do this over a bowl rather than on the table, but it works fine. We'll clean it all up. So these would be fun for parties, Christmas gifts, ornaments. You could do them in Christmas colors and then make ornaments and hang them on your tree.
Yeah, you could do anything with these.
They're kind of fun. And it's a great use of like scrap yarn. 'Cause you know, most projects that you make, there's always a little bit left over. So this guy needs a little bit more of a haircut. So he's kind of, but that is what they look like. Now this one, because I use this super thick yarn, is gonna create more of somebody like that. He needs a little help too, but you can see how interesting and what a variety of little pom-poms you can get. Well, we hope you have a great day. Thank you for joining us in the studio, and may you enjoy making some pom-poms. Have a great day.
Bye, everybody.